The Lunar New Year officially starts tomorrow, and there are many traditions that come with it that bring family together to honor the new year. One special tradition is the Chinese tea ceremony.
Now, brewing tea is a beautiful experience, but what if you could make it a bit more authentic and bring a piece of this Chinese tradition into your own home? President at the Tea and Herbal Association of Canada, Shabnam Weber, is here to show us how we can do it. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, Lunar New Year is something that, my family definitely celebrated. But how does tea kind of work into that tradition?
Well, first of all, Happy Lunar New Year.
Yes.
And I think that one of the things that, well, there's so many things that I love about tea, but if we have to narrow it down, one of the things that I absolutely love and really sticks in my heart is that it brings people together. And that is so nicely represented through the Chinese tea ceremony. And I think this is a really good time of year to just remind ourselves of that, of some of the traditions, some of the thought and purpose behind it. We all started January with these, I'm going to get fit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I did like everybody else. But for me, a big part of what I really want people to embrace is that fit and happy isn't just about your physical body, it's about your mind, body, and spirit.
Yeah.
And tea brings all of that together.
We want to be happy on the inside.
Exactly.
And you were saying that this is sort of a start of a new year, but an awakening.
A refresh.
A refresh,
Yeah.
yes.
Absolutely.
But we can do this all year long.
And I want you to do it all year long.
Okay.
I really want people to integrate tea into their everyday life. So Chinese tea ceremonies are a very ceremonial, as the name would suggest, procedure, right? It involves lots of tools and different types of pots and knowing how to do it. But I think that the elements of it, that bringing together, being with family, connecting, honoring, etc., can be done in your everyday life.
And with style, too.
Exactly.
This looks gorgeous.
So there are so many different pots and styles, loose leaf tea, tea bags, whatever fits into your life. Figure out, am I traditional? Am I a little bit more modern? Am I glass? Am I ceramic? Who am I? And what's going to make me happy?
It could be your grandmother's tea set.
It could be your grandmother's
It could be a
tea set.
mix of that and something new, something traditional and then something a little bit new.
And it doesn't have to be the same thing every time.
No, it doesn't.
And that's the beauty about tea, is that there are so many different flavors and so many different varieties that it doesn't have to be the same thing every
And you're
day.
drinking a lot more tea.
I am. I'm trying to get into it because, again, like you said, mind, body, soul. It does, kind of soothe, especially if you find the right tea blend. There's so many options out there. There's black tea, green tea, herbal tea, which I think we're drinking right now.
That's right.
But very much like coffee. Ooh, I'm already spelling. I'm messy this morning. But especially with the tea sets, and it's a conversation starter when you have coffee, when you have tea, right?
It absolutely is. And you can even, if you really want to get into this, you can have different tea sets, as I said, for different moods and different times, but you can also have it for different types of teas that you're going to make, right? So if I'm doing a beautiful herbal tea like I've made for you here, which is an Ayurvedic blend, it's got cinnamon, it's got clove in it, so none of the caffeine. Ayurveda is very good for the mind, body, and spirit. I love using glass teapots for something like that because I can see the color of my tea. These teapots have infusers inside of them. So that's the beauty of so many designs that are out there today. It makes loose leaf brewing really simple and easy, but you can leave this out and do a nice convenient tea bag as well.
Well, if this is inspiring you and you want your very own tea set, well, we want you at home to have your very own tea ceremony. So here's your chance to win a Viva Scandinavia Nina tea set. To enter, email Global News Morning TO at globalnews.ca and tell us what your favorite tradition is.
Yeah.
I'm going to pour you a cup of tea, Shannon.
And if you want to find out more about this tea set, you can also go to shopviva.com. So thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Happy New Year.